Hello, I'm Teacher Robin. Welcome to another live streaming class. If this is your first time to join us, let me explain how the classes work. Today our topic is 3 key elements to effective English learning. If you have a question during the class, you can write your question in the comments and I'll answer it at the end of the class. I also have a few questions for you at the end of my lesson to check what we've learned today, and you can write your answers in the comments as well. So if you're just joining us and you missed last week's class, let's review what we talked about. So I had a special guest, Alex, from our marketing department, and she helped me talk about Halloween. So we looked at some different book, movie, and series recommendations related to Halloween, and then we looked at death expressions and some Halloween traditions. So how do we celebrate Halloween in English-speaking countries? So if you missed that class or any of our previous classes and you want to watch them again, go to the video section of our Facebook page, and there you can find all of our previous classes, so you can watch them again as many times as you want. You can share them on your own Facebook page, or you can tag someone you think might want to watch the class. Okay, so today our topic is the 3 key elements to effective learning, okay? At the end of this lesson, I'm going to tie it all together to a special offer that we have for you, but let's look at what these are. Okay, so number 1, when you're learning English, you need to have a solid foundation in grammar and vocabulary. How can you do that? You can do that with our course at ABBA. So at our course, you can practice with the ABBA Premium version, so you can watch videos, you can practice your speaking, you can practice your listening and your reading and your writing skills, okay? And especially you can consolidate your grammar skills through our video classes, and you can practice your vocabulary through our ABBA Moments feature. So this feature is composed of short vocabulary exercises, so you can learn 10 words in just a few minutes, all related to the same topic. So you can learn fruits, you can learn clothing, topics like that. Okay, so this is how you can get a solid foundation in grammar and vocabulary. And what comes next? Then you have to put it into practice through our speak section, or through our speaking classes. Okay, so once you feel confident, or you want to feel more confident, you can start practicing with our private teachers. So we have available now private classes, one-to-one classes. They last 30 minutes, and you can practice your speaking with a native ABBA teacher. So this is a great way to gain confidence. And then when you actually go traveling, or if you need to make a presentation at work, or any kind of situation where you need to use English, then you'll feel more confident because you've really practiced your speaking skills as much as possible. Okay, and our third element is actually enjoying yourself while learning, okay? Some people don't even think about this. You think, I have to learn English and I have to study, but why can't it be fun as well? Okay, so our recommendation is to learn English through film. So you already do this in the ABBA course, but an extra that we want to give you is a subscription to Netflix. So I'm going to tie this all together with the offer. But what's most enjoyable about watching movies and TV shows in English is that you can actually understand them. So if once you reach a certain level of fluency, you actually can understand what your favorite characters are saying. And not just Netflix, but not just movies and TV shows, but also your favorite YouTuber, or you can watch your favorite, or listen to your favorite podcast, or listen to a radio program, or listen to music in English. So these are all ways that you can actually apply your knowledge to an activity that you actually enjoy. Okay, so what are the advantages of learning through movies or TV, or kind of audiovisual means? Here you practice a variety of accents. So if you really like the American accent, or you really like the British accent, then you can choose TV shows that have that accent, and you can watch those, and that way you can practice, you can repeat what the characters say, you can maybe take notes and write down your favorite expressions that they use in the series. And so this is a way that you can improve your speaking as well, but also your understanding. And then you learn through context. So it's not just studying grammar and completing exercises. You're actually learning and understanding through the context of the TV show. So you're watching the scene and maybe you don't understand every single word that's being said, but you understand the general idea because of the context. Okay, and it has been proven that multiple sensory channels favors memorization. So this means that you don't just memorize words or you don't just listen. You put them all together. So for example, if you're watching a TV show, you are combining words and images. So if you're reading the subtitles and you're connecting those words to what you're seeing on the screen, then this is actually going to make you learn faster. Okay, and reading the subtitles actually consolidates your spelling and sentence structure. So if you keep seeing a word spelled correctly over and over again, then it starts to stay in your mind, and then you remember it and you remember the correct spelling. And this goes for sentence structure as well. So if you're reading subtitles and you see the sentence structure, subject-verb agreement, subject-verb-object, so the different tenses, if you see those being used correctly, then they start to become more familiar and then you start to use them correctly as well. Okay, so now I want to tell you about this unlimited plan that we have available to you now, and this combines these 3 elements for effective learning. So as we said, first you need to consolidate your grammar and vocabulary. How can you do that? With our ABBA course, okay? So it's a complete course. I'll tell you all about it in just a second, but this is the first element. The second one is your speaking. So how can you consolidate your speaking skills? Through our private classes with a native teacher, these 30-minute sessions, unlimited for 1 month, okay? And finally, how can you have fun while you're learning English? Through a Netflix subscription, okay? So we have an offer for you that includes these 3 things. So our unlimited plan includes our premium course, a 1-month subscription to our private classes, as well as a 1-month subscription to Netflix, which is obviously renewable. So we want you to have as many opportunities as possible to improve your fluency, to speak English, and this is the best way that we think for you to do it, and it goes really well with our course because our course is based on videos. So this is a great way for you to connect not only just watching ABBA films, but then you can watch full-length movies or TV shows and start to understand even more. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions in the comments and I want you to write your answers. My first question is, how do you practice these key elements? So you personally, how do you consolidate your grammar and vocabulary skills? How do you practice your speaking? How do you have fun while learning English? So tell me about your personal experience. Okay, my second question, what is your favorite Netflix show? Or if you don't have Netflix yet, then what is your favorite TV show in general? Okay, and what ABBA moments would you enjoy playing with? So remember, ABBA moments are our vocabulary exercises. So what vocabulary words do you most want to learn or review? So tell us about that in the comments. Let me tell you a little bit more. So as I said, the premium course is included in this plan. So that includes 144 units from beginners to business level. Each unit features a short film, a video class explaining the grammar, and exercises for you to practice, okay? So if you are a premium user, you have access to all of that content, and you're assigned a teacher like me who you can write to anytime that you have a question. So in addition to these private classes with your private teacher, you can also have a teacher who you write to whenever you have a question as you're studying the course. Okay, in addition to our course, we have many other resources for free that you can use to improve your English. On our blog, we have all kinds of articles about grammar, English for business, culture, English for travel. These are really, really useful articles. And we're on all of the social media networks. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we are on YouTube and Instagram. Check out our Instagram page because you'll find some really interesting videos that we've been uploading lately. I think you're really going to enjoy them. All right, so let's see who's joining us. Several people are watching, and Edward said movies as well as music are awesome tools to learn English. Okay, I agree with you. As I said before, if you're enjoying yourself, then you're going to learn more because it's something that you want to do, not something that you feel like you have to do, but something that you actually want to take time out of your day to do. Okay, let me tell you quickly about our next class. We're going to talk about how to order takeout. Okay, so takeout is food delivery, okay, so food to go. So imagine if you are traveling in an English-speaking country and one night you just want to stay in and order some food. So we're going to go through some useful vocabulary for how you do that. Okay, so tune in next week. We're also going to be posting in the comments with a link to our website, and there you'll see this offer for our unlimited package. I highly recommend it. It's a really good price and it's a really good offer combining all of these 3 elements that we've just talked about. I see Carlos, Viviana, Alejandro, Katie, Pilar, and Roberto say hello. Okay, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope that this class has been useful for you. Please keep writing in the comments. If you are already a premium user, then please let us know about your experience. We're happy to receive your feedback. And if you have Netflix, let us know about what TV shows and movies you like to watch to practice your English. Okay, so thank you again for participating. All right. Another question. Carlos, is it true the American accent is like the Dominican accent? I'm not sure what you mean because one is English and one is Spanish, but there are a variety of accents, and even within the same country you have different accents. So as I said before, you can choose an accent that you like and find TV shows with that accent, but really the most important thing is for you to be understood. So don't worry if you don't have a perfect accent in English. It's not a problem. The most important thing is for people to understand you. So keep practicing. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to start a conversation with someone. That is how you learn. Making mistakes is how you learn. If you make a mistake, you won't do it again because you'll remember it, okay? So I encourage you to keep practicing, again, through TV, through videos, through any means necessary, and check out our website again for this offer, and join us next week when we're talking about ordering takeout. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thanks again for joining. Bye.